How you going, guys? This is Bernard Grace from Barnyard Bulletin. I've just spent the day, this is Wednesday today, I've just spent the day making sure that we are 100% fire compliant. The neighbour here is doing some backburns across the road, and he's also offered to burn our boundary line. There's a fair bit of scrub there that I went through and cleaned up a little bit of. So he's offered to do that, and the other side of the road there's a bit of a scrub line that they couldn't get to with a dozer, so he's going to backburn that as well. The go is he's pushed some stacks further back into his property, which I'm super happy with because it's further away than what it initially was to begin with, and that makes, considering the size of the stacks involved, I'll show you later on, I'm happy that it's that far away. Now, it'll happen in two stages. The first stage will be the backburn of the boundary lines, so nothing's going to burn past that point. When he does do the second stage, which could be 2 days later, it could be 2 weeks later, we're not 100% sure on that. We're not even 100% sure on when these burn offs are going to happen, which is why we need to get ready now, because he's ready now to burn whenever he gets the clearance, the okay from the fire warden to burn these boundary lines. So when he does burn his stacks, it's not going to get out of hand. Plus the wind will be going the other way, and there must be someone over there. There isn't going to be any risk whatsoever. Well, if there is any risk, we're prepared for it now. What we're doing is what I would call, what's happening over there? Let's have a look. There's some movement with the donkeys, the goats and the alpacas. We got, oh, they're just playing around. Got a green fowl over there. Like curious one. Hey, Cappy. You hungry? I'll feed you soon. Yush. Yeah, they're just playing around. Hang on. Get us back in focus. Anyhow, so this is the eight pointer fire compliant plan we have in place. Now, I think this is good practice for, get us back in focus. I think this is good practice for the farm, considering the amount of fires that we've had to, they're not really came close, but we've had to be aware of on our farm, or for our farm anyway. So, one is get an ICB pump hoses ready. Did that Friday. Two, I've got hose extensions. So we've got a hose that runs from our tank out to halfway down the paddock, little double adapter, and goes further out towards the line. I want to find another double adapter and put another hose that runs all the way to the fence. Sweet, we're still recording. 3, We've got 20 litre drums scattered along the fence lines. There's 2 in one paddock, 3 in the other, and I've got 20 litre drums on the back of the ute to pick up and take off and put out any spot fires or anything that gets out of hand. The ute will be primarily used to tow the ICB and the pump. 4. I cleaned the roof of the shed, so there's no leaves on there, and also went up on top of the roof of the house and had a look and made sure that it was also clean too. We don't want any ambers to get up on the roofs and burn the shed or the house down. 5. I've gone ahead with a chainsaw. I'm not really supposed to do this. I've gone ahead with a chainsaw and trimmed down any leafy sort of plants, branches and everything that's below my head height. So when they do the burn, they're only going to burn the lower section and nothing's going to catch the light on those, anything between my height and catch light the trees. So that's nice and safe. I'm happy with that. 6. We gave the goats a complimentary tree snacks. They eat the trees, they eat the branches, so you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I suppose. 7. A comprehensive evacuation plan. Now we have a caravan hooked up to the beamer. I'll just take you for a little bit of a walk, just give you a bit of a rundown on our show. We have the caravan. Hang on. We have a caravan with it's hooked up to the beamer to take all the goats should we need to evacuate. We'll have the float hooked up to my old man's car to take the bucks. Way out of focus there. We'll have we've got all sentimentals packed. What else? Stuff like my grandfather's stuff and her grandfather's stuff. Just things that's extremely precious. We have those packed up, ready to go. Passports, you name it, the stuff that pretty much makes us who we are in this governmental society. We have those packed up, ready to go, with bags of clothes, and anything else that she deemed worthy to be packed up and ready to rock and roll. We have the safe zones. We've contacted friends and family and asked, with permission obviously, and made sure that we're able to bring our goats and bring our stuff should anything go south. I'm super happy about that. We have communication, so we'll have phone chargers in all vehicles. There's a UHF in my vehicle. I've got 4 UHFs set up on charge in-house, so every one of us, when I say every one of us, I've got my parents over here as well to help us out should anything go south as well, so, and like with evacuation or firefighting. So all of us will have communication with UHF. Clear instructions. We've got clear instructions for what would take place in such circumstances, and also second tier communication for people that are also affected by what's happening and what could potentially happen. So basically, my boss knows what's going on. In 100%, he knows what's going on. So I'm not driving any trucks. I'm not going. We have second tier parties that are in full understanding of the situation that we're in, and my boss understands what's going on. So I've pushed back any potential driving gigs to the city so that I can be closer to home if I'm at work, then I can come home within an hour. And we have full house and content insurance coverage. So yeah, that's our 8-point fire. That's our 8-point fire compliant plan. So yeah, that's our 8-point full fire compliant plan that is in effect of today.